What are some secrets that men will never tell women? Yes. I definitely use those decorative towels that shall not be used. I can't hear you from the other room. And don't say I have a headache, say can you fetch me an ibuprofen. Don't say the TV is loud, say turn down the TV. Also, I don't have strong preferences for food, unless it's steak night, so when I say I don't know, what do you want for dinner? I mean it. When I suggest 3 or 4 things, and you say no to all of them, it's your turn to figure out the menu. When asked what are you thinking about, and I say nothing, there are 3 options. 1. I was actually thinking of nothing. 2. Something completely absurd that I either cannot put into words or am embarrassed to say. 3. Nice try. That thing you told us to be careful with. We broke it but fixed it before you got home. When I sit there looking like I'm annoyed, I'm just thinking of something stupid that I'd rather not explain it. We've all misplaced our 10mm socket. If we've just started dating, I might not be that forthcoming with my feelings. But that doesn't mean I'm not interested. Sometimes it's because I don't know how you feel, and I'm afraid of being knocked back. That's something I'm trying to work on. And I know it can cause a bit of an impasse if the other person is also afraid of getting hurt. I'm not nearly as confident as I act. I am male. I like it when a woman rests her head on my shoulder or chest. Not sexual or romantic. It just makes me feel like I'm at her and or is a reminder that I do. We can be very insecure about telling you how we feel. The sick ass kung fu brawl I'm imagining when we're online at the post office. We aren't always horny and don't control most of our boners. Most of them are just my DCK being mean and putting me in an awkward situation. It annoys me that you say you don't want fries but then take mine. I mean, what the duck? We check out your ass every time you walk away. I'm not saying all women's asses. Maybe if single but in a relationship we check out our so ass every time they leave the room. I've seen my wife's ass 1,000 times and I can promise you I'll check it out 1,000 times more. Edit. Wow, I didn't realize this would blow up this much. Thanks for the award. If you ask me to grab, insert generic item here, and I ask which one, I'm not being deliberately obtuse. And when I inevitably bring the wrong one, it was 100% due to a lack of definition. Bring me a towel please. Which one? You know which one. I promise I do not. Just bring a towel. I need to clean up this mess. Runs back into the room with hand towel from guest bath. What's this? Why would you bring this one? I have no secrets really. Just a little advice to offer. We're usually absolutely terrible at reading your subtle hints. Men generally don't do finesse. If you want something, the thing you want for your birthday, or you want to be taken out for a nice meal, or you're feeling horny, you're best to just ask us outright. My wife has learned this about me. And life is great. One time she outright asked what I was thinking about. Because I was clearly distracted and not paying attention to what I was doing. 9. Every guy has a story on how they started masturbating, and 1. It's never the normal way they do it now. 2. Chances are it's real embarrassing, so they won't tell you. Top secret information. This applies to women as well. First, is OP a man or woman? Man maybe. We don't actually scratch our balls. It's more of a pinch and roll. If I ask you to repeat yourself, it means I didn't ducking hear you, not that I'm not listening. I only lasted 25 minutes because I jacked it earlier today. Maybe that dress isn't the most flattering. I tell you that you look amazing in it and this is what goes through my head. You obviously love it and want to wear it. I love you and I'm going to make sure you go through this day with confidence. And since when am I a fashion expert? Have you seen the clothes I pick for myself? I'm really the wrong person to be asking. But you look perfect to me no matter what you wear, so I'm really not objective. I don't give a duck about the color of those towels. No matter how ugly you think you look. Our plans may have changed when we met you. This is not you holding us back or something to be self-conscious about. We had one life before you. And now we have another, including you. The plan needed modified. Example. My wife asked me what I would be doing if she and I never met. Didn't even need to think. Once I left the army, I would go to med school to be an ER physician, and I would still be there. Attraction and desire towards for us is more attractive than anything you can say, do or wear. I really don't give a shit half the time. This. Huh? Do you think we should get the light blue towels or the dark blue towels? Me. I'm fine with either. Huh? Assumes I have an opinion I don't want to share. Just pick one. You like the dark blue better. Right? Me. Did she not ducking hear me? Comma really? I'd think both are nice. Huh? Why won't he share his opinion? You must like one better. Which one? Me. About to rage quit the relationship. Okay. I like the dark blue. Let's get that. Huh? Really? I like the light blue. Don't you think it looks nicer? What kind of PRN they actually watch? I don't know how women feel about this. But we get rarely hugged. So every hug would make our day brighter. Just be sure to clarify that you're just friends if the guy takes the hug the wrong way. We use the same towels for our face on our balls. After a shower. In that order. Yes. I thought everyone used one towel. How itchy our balls are. I want to throw every single decorative pillow in the house away. They're pointless. Take up a ton of space and contribute to the clutter. And they give me a ton of anxiety. Just about everything decorative makes me feel this way. There's always a little bit of wee left on the tip afterwards. If your male partner hasn't been the little spoon, I'd recommend you try it. Girl here. Sometimes I like to be big spoon just cause it's like I'm holding a giant teddy bear and you can ninja out more easily when the bed gets hot and you just want to pass out. We have a mental block to express our feelings. Lots of things to lose. If I'm not talking to you, it's not because I'm angry at you or you're the problem. When you ask what you think about and we say nothing, we mean it. If you complain about everything, eventually I am going to stop caring what you think and just do what I want and leave you alone. Yeah, sex is cool. But have you ever grinded so much in a video game with the boys you are all gods at it? I'm not horny. It's just a boner. Doing the helicopter with our DCK really ain't that fun. Sometimes we just really don't want to talk to you. We still love you. But please stop talking. When I am arguing that I am interested so it doesn't start a fight. I am not interested. They're dirty Azul fantasies. Yay, but not those ones. The other one. If you are our friend and are even a 4 out of 10. We have thought about ducking you. That's not the reason we are friends. And we would not necessarily act on it given the chance, but have definitely thought about it. We're scared and we need someone to hold us. I don't always want to be the one to initiate their sex. A nice surprise is very welcome. I don't like having to be the one that initiates their sex all the time. Makes me feel like we're only doing it because I want to. Those shiny, new car smelling power tools we have been collecting? They are really damn expensive. Sometimes you do look ugly and that dress does make you look fat. And I'll never tell you because then you'd leave me. I've straight up told my wife that an outfit is unflattering. I wasn't a DCK about it, but she asked my opinion and I told her. It's about the delivery, not the opinion. Half the time when I say I need to go pee, I actually just need to adjust my DCK. That if you wanna go out and do stuff so often you should help with coming up with the idea for the thing to do. I masturbate a lot. I crank at least 1 out a day. And for some reason I tried to hit a high score for a day and I'm ashamed and astounded I even got to that number edit. When they are mad they look even hotter. I've actually been told this and it just makes me more mad lol. Women who get upset when told the truth will eventually be surrounded by eloquent liars. We really just want to cuddle and have our head petted until we fall asleep. We're all giant balls of muscular insecurity and anxiety from my experience. How much a fishing rod or car parts really cost? A. I'm too ducking dumb to realize that I'm accidentally being flirty sometimes. B. I don't know how to respond if a girl I found attractive or that I have crush on starts a conversation with me face to face, pre-COVID. C. I'm not going to understand half of the stuff that she texts and abbreviations she uses. D. I don't believe a girl could even like me because of my body weight. Saucer upperclassman high schooler. E. A lot of people are saying I could turn into an incel. Because of D. I wrote because I got low self-esteem and insecurities about my weight which would stop from perusing a relationship. I know before I go for a relationship I need to work on myself first. Because I don't like being fat. When you make us sleep on the couch, we really don't mind. When women, redacted, it makes us, redacted. Also, redacted. But you didn't hear it from me. We very well might have jacked off to a photo of you. Edit. We know how to communicate with the boys because shotgun on stairs isn't as hard to say as my insecurities about my place in life makes me believe you will one day leave me and I don't know how to handle this. You can open up jars by hitting them hard on the edge of the lid to break the seal. Once the seal is broken the jar is open. Sometimes a nice blowjob unexpectedly will get you things. Sometimes getting me things will unexpectedly get you a nice blowjob. Chicken or the egg? Sir? Literally showing any kind of care to an average man will almost always make them feel interested. We know when you are lying or at the very least not being 100% truthful. You may perceive it as ignorance but sometimes it is just easier that way. We hate fighting and arguing as much as you do and will play games to avoid same as you. You'll never understand the satisfaction of the moment you peel your sack from your thigh without using your hands on a hot day. I wish this post had 0 comments. That would be very Reddit-like. We really like you and think you're really cute. When you pull tricks on us like saying I'm fine when you're not. I'm not hungry when you are. We love to be kissed and casually felt up our junk and squeezing on our asses. Please just stop assuming things. Maybe I had a rough day. Maybe I think about ninja fights. Maybe I think nothing and just wanna sit there. It is not you. It's probably not that important. If it would be, I'd say it. Unlike some girls. Just be there but stop making drama out of nothing. Please. Everything is fine between us. You can mow wet grass. You can. But then you got to dig the ducking wet grass stuck inside the goddamn mower out. It's not worth it. The tragedy of Darth Plagueis is the wise. All the over-S-Zul men myths are pretty much false. Most men don't think about sex every 7 seconds. Most men don't genuinely want to duck their female friends. Or sister's friend of their partner. Most men don't want sex all the time. Boner isn't consent. What I got for her birthday. It's a white gold owl necklace because she loves owls but don't tell her. We know you like sex. A lot. But it's cute to watch you act like we aren't both here for the same reason. Yes, that dress makes you look fat. But we don't care. Or really notice, but holy shit, we just want to say whatever you want to hear so you feel pretty. Put the other dress on. Do you feel good? Great. Let's go to dinner then SI time later. It's not the genes. It's your fat ass that makes your ass look fat. When I come to bed after I'm done gaming with my friends and you ask me how it was, those 5 minutes you listen to me telling a silly gaming story are actually better than the 3 hours of gaming before. Damn. I think I'll tell her this tonight. 5 minutes is an average time. When I was 12 I peed on my dog. That we get sometimes jealous of how attractive some women are. I wish I could get the same hair or soft face as women. You are not less attractive because you gained weight. Erections make different sounds depending on how attracted to you we are. We peed in the sink when there was no other option. We peed in the sink when there were plenty of other suitable options. When a guy gives you a 2-3 work apology like I'm sorry or my bad, they're not dismissing you. That is how we apologize. It's genuine because for guys it's not about explaining your fault. Just acknowledging you are wrong is enough to fix an issue. We don't watch movies with female leads just because they're hot. Most of the time they're not. It's nice to be the little spoon once in a while. How ducking insecure we are. We manspread because our balls stick to our legs. Same with if you see us randomly grabbing our junk or doing an awkward walk where one leg goes flying way out. Also, we can't really close our legs super close. It's not comfortable. No matter how tough, hardcore or grown up I act in front of you. I haven't aged since I was 7. Edit. Another one. If you're super insecure about your appearance and start pointing out flaws to me, I don't care. Just cause you think you're ugly doesn't mean I will. I think those flaws are either A, beautiful in their own right, or B, when I ask you what you want for dinner or what you want to watch on TV, I'm asking because for once I don't want to have to make all the decisions. This isn't necessarily about women, but we can tell if someone is lying or bullshitting. But if the lie is elaborate and entertaining enough, we stay silent because we're interested in the plot. Us boys are also sensitive, and personally I would cry if you raised your tone a little. I really don't care about all of the anti-aging products you use. I see them as a waste of money. Also, when we get into bed and you've recently covered your entire body in some sort of youth cream, it doesn't taste good. But that won't stop me from kissing you. It's a secret. Every man will still find farts to be funny until the day they die. They may act like they don't, but we do. We love our mom more than anyone. That super long nails you think are cute. We don't like that. We never forget our first anything. First kiss. First girlfriend. First date. All of it. They are benchmarks. Signs to ourselves of our worthiness as a mate. They are important to us. Even if the content of what we are actually remembering, I'm looking at you, first sex partner, is otherwise something we'd rather not remember. Also, many of us know exactly who we'd be trying to date if you were not a person that exists. Sorry guys, I have to be the one to do the honest thing. Sometimes we spend all day thinking about our wonderful wives and how they're perfect in every single way. Not sure if it's just me, but when I stare off into space I am thinking about doing extremely illegal things. I constantly think about ducked up things. Like the most effective and efficient way to kill someone and get away with it. Or how to cause a mass genocide. If I'm in the middle of reading something on my phone and you start talking, it's not me ignoring you. It's you being too impatient to wait until I'm done on what I was focused on. The secret reason you always hear what I am saying is because, get this, I know how to run the dishwasher and do the laundry. But it's easier for me to just play dumb. Yeah, most women know that. You're not that good a liar. Never get good at something you don't want to do. I do the mangana thing in the mirror, but you'll never see it. Lotta cringe in this thread. Their FAP history. That friend who is a girl who you think is prettier than you and that you had a huge meltdown saying I'm not allowed to talk to and that you'll cut my nutsack off if I do. Is a ducking lesbian and has been my good friend for far longer than you have and she really is just that. A friend. But I'll never tell you that because you don't believe me. Not being weird when we put our hand under our trousers in the area of our crotch. That is just the most comfortable place to put our hand. I still find you attractive even though. Nope. We're visual. I only find attractive people attractive. But I can never say it. Now love is entirely different. But attractiveness is based on the physical. Most women are able to look past a guy's looks if we like their personality because we see them as entire people. If you can't look past a woman's looks to see the whole person, that's a you issue. I don't respect you just because you exist. If you're dumb as a box of rocks or you bratty. Bugger off. The lemons were meant to be stolen. We're so confused as to why some women are reluctant to say what they want. Help Emmy help you please. I do not possess the ability to pause a ducking online game. When a woman asks, "What are you thinking about?" the usual response of, "Nothing," is often a lie. It's just that we know you'll run away screaming and probably call the cops, mental hospital, large relatives with large guns if we tell you the truth. Nothing can also quite often be the truth as well. As in literally thinking of nothing. Just staring off into space with a blank mind. None of the secrets shared in the comments are accurate answers to the question. By like definition. We sniff our fingers after scratching our balls. How hard he partied with his buddies on the annual guys weekend. We fake it too. No. No, you don't fake the ending. Guess how I can tell. Wearing a lot of makeup is a huge turn off. Especially drawn on eyebrows. Makeup is okay. We basically don't care. Just try not to look like the Joker. That sometimes they prefer to masturbate instead of having intercourse. When picking out tile, fixtures, paint, etc. For that bathroom remodel I really have no idea what I like and I'm secretly certain that what I pick would be awful. I am faking it when I pick out some things and tell you those are what I prefer. Those preferences are at best random. And in some cases a total lie. But I recognize that you want me to show a high degree of interest, so I am going to fake it. I have learned to pretend to have an opinion and then defend that opinion just enough to demonstrate that I care, but not enough to win you over to my fake preference. It is preordained that your opinion will win out. And I want to make you happy, so I will play this role. It's like what you do for me when we go car shopping. There aren't any. Men vary a lot. Some men, much like some women, aren't great at communication. And all guy groups tend to communicate different to all women groups. People keep secrets or can't talk about certain topics easily, e.g. attraction to other people when in an exclusive relationship. In my experience, men less encoded language and are more likely to use and take a phrase literally. If you like someone, sometimes they are just oblivious. Not really a secret. But most men I know would love if a woman came up to them and said they thought they were hot, would like to go on a date sometime.